You're listening to a Saturday night gaming podcast, The Great War, run by Tony Stevens. Hope you enjoy.
Attention, Patriots! The year is 1940 and the world stands on the edge of darkness as the iron grip of Rasputin's Russian Empire tightens across the globe. From the frozen wastes of Siberia to the bombed-out streets of Tokyo, the forces of freedom fight valiantly to hold the line against the enemy bolstered by unholy magic and terrifying technology. But fear not, brave citizens, for the United States has unveiled its greatest weapon in this battle for liberty, Squad Scion. Handpicked from the best and the brightest, these extraordinary individuals have undergone cutting-edge enhancements to become living symbols of hope. And now, 4 fresh recruits, armed with newfound powers and unshakable resolve, are ready to join the fight. These courageous heroes will face the horrors of war, sabotage the Russian war machine, and stand tall against Rasputin's monstrosity, the warriors of divinity. The road ahead will be perilous, but freedom is worth every sacrifice. So, stand at attention, soldiers! The world is watching and the time to strike for liberty is now! Good evening, brave listeners. It is my privilege and honor to welcome you to Terra Prime, the Great War, proudly presented by Saturday Night Gaming and now powered by the Apocalypse. Prepare yourselves for a journey into a world on the brink of chaos, where history has been rewritten and heroism is the last line of defense against tyranny. Tonight you'll witness the clash of courage and darkness as our valiant players navigate the rich lore of Terra Prime, unraveling secrets, facing unimaginable terrors, and standing firm against adversity the likes of which the world has never known before. It's action, it's adventure, it is history rewritten, and with a touch of the extraordinary, I might add. Now, with great excitement, I present our cast and crew, starting to my right.
That's me.
I had to think about it too.
I am Patrick Danielson. I'm being played by Dan.
Not Patrickson. Daniel
Yes.
Patrickson? No, that's not right.
I'll be going by Breaker most of the game. I expect all of you to remember that. I am a explosives expert who got experimented on, and now I get to be protected by water sometimes.
Cool.
Be on the lookout. I did accidentally dehydrate somebody to death one time, but I promise to try not to do that again.
Just releasing those secrets early on.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. And you, sir.
Don't worry, I wrote that down. It is a secret that I will give to somebody later.
That everybody else already knows. Got it. Got it.
Hopefully we'll all forget by then.
My name is John. My character is not Blast Master.
He's not the blast master. He's the explosives expert. You mean gas blaster?
He's
Or
also
gas master?
Gas Master.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He
The mass gaster.
his given name by his mother is Gaston, but he now mostly goes by Atomos.
Animus.
Thanatos.
Oh my gosh.
Animus
I knew you
Thanatos.
shouldn't do this if you couldn't pronounce it.
I'm pretty sure that means the deadly wind, right?
Yeah, because my whole family was killed by Rasputin, and
Same.
so in my I don't know who you are.
Twinsies.
We haven't gotten to you
I
yet.
know who you are.
Well, that's because I'm explaining who I am.
It's happening currently.
You know, I'm Gaston, and that I have allowed myself to, through experimentation, to enhance myself so that it'll fuel my revenge against that guy I mentioned earlier.
Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Ah.
He has a power to make me forget. I will never forget. And that now, through experimentation, I am completely a gaseous being, poisonous gas, and I mostly have to be contained in a suit.
Special containment.
Yeah, special containment suit. I have gas powers. I can release myself into the air, causing discomfort to people around me. And
Sometimes death.
It's called passing gas is the name of the
Get them all out now. Go ahead.
We're not going to get them all out now.
Better out than in, I always say.
Yeah.
You literally never said that.
Well, just now I did.
Yeah.
You heard it. It's on
Wind,
recording.
Dust in the wind, so I'll go with it.
Dust in the wind. Okay, you. We're moving on.
I'm Jessica. I'm playing Katya Khrushchev. She also had her family killed by Rasputin. They were dissenters. He didn't like that.
This guy's been getting around.
Yeah, dissenters don't get a lot of attention, not good attention from
Yeah.
dictators.
Yeah.
Dictators and dissenters oftentimes they clash.
I heard that was how you sign up for being a guinea pig.
That's in New Guinea, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a guinea pig. That's why I'm gas now.
Oh, anyway, sorry.
You allowed yourself to be a guinea pig. Don't even. We just listened.
Yeah,
to
it
your
doesn't
story.
matter if I allow myself.
Now, what kind of a monster allows themselves to be experimented on by a scientist
I
just
didn't
to
say
save the
that
country?
I didn't allow. I just said that I was a guinea pig, and that is a fact.
I have fought in all the countries. I was rescued by the Germans and then fought in all the countries.
I
And
fought in
now
all
I
the
ended
plus
up
one.
here.
Nice. All right. And you with the red hair.
I'm Laura and I'm playing Ellie. And I don't remember my backstory.
You're a sweet young girl from Alabama. And
Alabama.
Alabama. And
Well, that's all. You don't even.
you could get a moonburn there, but she did not. She actually joined the great fight against the Russian war machine because she doesn't like it. It's because her older brother died. Yeah.
How did
Was
you
he-
forget about your older brother?
Her older brother
It's
died.
so traumatic that I forgot.
Maybe he's much older, and she doesn't remember.
He was fighting for the armed forces against the Russian war machine. He died, and she said, "I am not going to take this. I can stand up for myself and beat these bastards."
Was he also
That's
killed
why she's
by
here.
Rasputin?
Well, I mean, by extension, probably, because everybody that's killed by the Russians is killed by Rasputin, I guess, at some
Yeah,
point.
that makes sense.
All right. So I'm Tony Stevens. I will be your GM, editor-in-chief for this game. I hope to bring everybody all of the thrilling action that they've come to know by listening to Saturday Night Gaming's podcasts. Don't forget to go back and listen to everything that's predated this because it's all awesome too. And then tune in every week for us and we will present to you the best, most exciting story about the 1940s altered history that you've ever heard while listening to this. Right? Don't you agree?
Of all the broadcasts that I've ever heard, this is definitely one of them.
Of all the broadcasts in all the world about the altered history of the 1940s, you had to listen to mine. So, without further ado, all right, welcome back to Terra Prime 1940s. This is the Great War. You guys ready to either live or die
Yes.
tonight?
Yes.
Gaston?
I'm ready to die.
Is
No.
you gone Austrian?
He also became Arnold
I
Schwarzenegger.
didn't die. Don't worry, I'll be back.
I think we're all pretty close to
Today is not a good day.
Really? I mean, did you
Oh,
get
good.
hit once?
I have both bruised and an injured.
Me too.
I know.
Holy crap.
Me
Okay.
too.
Yeah, I know. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, if Laura's injured, then we're really not doing so hot, guys.
I'm injured as well.
Yeah, Dave.
Right,
what
but
about
she's
you?
been
I have,
here.
This is the first time
She's
I have,
been through
like,
war.
the
She's
last
never
one.
gotten
This
hit.
is the
First-
only damage she's
the only damage I've taken
this entire
the entire
game.
time.
She just bamps on us usually. But she hits him with lightning from far away.
Yes.
She strikes from afar, steals vehicles.
That's what I just said.
Give her some credit.
I literally just said that before you said that. That was me giving
Did
her
you say
credit.
that? Because I thought that you
Oh my
said
God.
that. Oh, don't splash. What are you doing?
I will if I want to.
You get it wet everywhere. All right, so right back to where we left off. You are in the chamber room with the commander, the Revenant commander, and I'm trying to read the answers. Huh? Alright, so you're in the chamber room with the Revenant Commander. Gaston. I know that you're feeling pretty bad right now.
Oh, yes.
So at the beginning of your roll, what we're going to need from you is a constitution check, or just roll with your energy to maintain gaseous form.
You got this.
Alright, so that's just at the beginning of your turn. Make sure that you actually have your dice and a dice tray that you like.
I got my dice in my stylish, overpriced dice bag that I bought at the convention.
Yeah, Laura.
It was like
probably
$20
could've made you that for like
What?
Hey,
$10.
it was like $10.
Okay.
But still, $10. That's $10.
Okay, yeah.
She did a pretty good. She was attractive, so that's why she got it.
Because it's a licensed fabric, I could
But,
see
yeah.
$10.
All you have to do is like wear a low cut, like shirt,
And you'll buy anything.
People will buy. I'll personally buy anything.
Even that shirt.
Yeah,
I'll buy the shirt right
I'll buy
off
the
the back.
shirt right off your back. All right, I don't need a dice tray. I'm
Okay,
dicing
just
myself.
roll.
The leather ones are right in front of you, off under your dice
Under
bag.
your dice bag.
Oh, I do need more.
But big
Actually, I just want a dice platform. I don't need it to be all folded up. I just need
Roll. I need to know if you're gonna die.
it. I'm not gonna die. Look, that's
that?
6, 7, 8, 9 plus 3 is like.
But you gotta
12.
minus something.
Yeah.
12. Okay, now add in your energy.
I did 3.
Yeah. you
Okay,
did.
so that's 12 minus the.
Minus
Minus your
Wounded.
injury.
my
One?
injury,
For
Which is
ongoing?
how much?
which is I don't know how much it, I'm
It's just
injured
one,
as
right?
injured as you can be.
I think his total's 11.
Let me see this real quick.
He's also got a minus to his ability.
And it's just
No.
1 minus ongoing penalty.
I'm
So.
in my suit.
Why would he have a minus to his ability?
If it's
I'm not,
like a
I'm not
borderline
attacking
or
or
something.
No, I,
No, he's not
Oh.
using a
No, it's
Oh,
just a regular
yeah.
thing.
I missed that. I was pouring my dice in.
It's, yeah.
where's the little thing?
So yeah, it's just a 12 or
11.
What are you looking for?
I was looking for a coaster, but like I mean, it's kind of like its own coaster.
There's-
really, it's thermal.
Well, no, he's
It's not
still.
hot.
Okay.
That's what he's talking about. This
I don't
is a
need one
sustained gas.
because it's its own coaster. This is insulated, so this is actually quite cold.
So
minus
it's
3, so
minus
it's minus
3.
4 total.
So he actually made
Eight.
I actually get like back.
You actually rolled an 8.
That's still winning.
That's still not dying.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
So
Like
you
Charlie Sheen, I'm still alive.
basically where we come back, big mecha robot, undead soldier just rips Gaston's suit apart, and then you see like the gas is like leaking out. It's green gas.
Yeah, it's green.
It's been narrated as such before.
Yeah, it's green.
And as it's leaking out, he goes, "Not today!" And then like starts like pulling back in, and then you see a big, beefy gas arm that's maintaining its form. And it's just, it's big, it's huge. It's like bigger than the suit would have
I
contained.
feel like it's small though.
But it is small. It is smaller than it could be.
From this perspective, it seems small.
Yes.
It's almost lighter than air.
It
Very
is,
true.
Yeah, my
So-
guess is.
But you managed to maintain yourself. So that is good.
Alright, cool.
Now,
I'm just flexing. Must hold this.
Hawk, you have
Pose.
control over 3 of the Revenant mechs. What were you trying to do with those?
Shoot the other Revenant mechs.
The big one that's killing.
So like the ones that are like hurting him and everything?
Yeah, I want to shoot the. Oh wait, hold on. There's the dude.
Oh, I know the dude. He's a cool guy.
He abides.
He abides.
Anyways,
The general, the commander?
yeah, the general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have them all fire upon him.
Alright. Give me a roll for that. You already have control of them.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, if they're shooting, just give me a speed roll for their firing capabilities.
Do I do a minus? Well, they're not injured, so I wouldn't do that for that, right? Or would
No, that's perfectly fine. They're not injured.
I? Okay.
Yes.
Let's do 9.
Alright, so as the three mechs, basically you see them like and then turn, lifting their large ballistics arm at the commander. He notices this and rushes to immediately guard himself with the large pneumatic claw that is his left arm. As doing such, several rounds are piercing in and around him and definitely dinging off of his armor, some tearing through some of his armor plates. And then he unleashes the pneumatic claw, and it's like got like a steel cable that's attached to the claw at the end of it. It's almost like a really big grappling hook. Not saying that grappling hooks are super cool or anything, but it's like a big arm grappling hook. And he uses it like a whip, and it just like extends out, lashes onto one of the large mechs, and is able to pull the power core out of its body, cracking it, and then throwing it towards the team.
Wait, it's a whip?
Everybody give a roll to evade or absorb if you have endurance type abilities.
I would like to absorb.
Well, I used to like mine
You are
Commando on the
outside.
NES.
Do what?
I
What?
said I used to like Dynamic Commando on the NES.
10.
Nice.
Yes, I'm minus my injury.
Okay.
8 plus 2, 10, this one. 9.
10.
Did you minus your injury? Are you
Oh,
injured enough?
9. I am.
It's much brighter in person. I like it.
Oh,
Oh, I got hit.
Keep
I'm
forgetting
gassed.
how
Come
Yeah,
on.
just like low speed.
I rolled
Like, I
2
have really
1s.
fine blue hair.
How's that
on
for
my
that?
shirt. I'm like, what the fuck?
Do I have a thing?
what is down?
I have 0.
No, everybody got an edge. Everybody got an
I'm
edge.
using
Just
my
use
edge.
that.
I'm edging. I'm edging right
I
now.
forget
Hard.
sometimes.
Yes, I'm so hard.
What?
Alright,
Edge
I
too much,
did
he's too
so
hard.
much better.
7, 8.
Yeah.
9 minus 1, so you're still at 8.
Yeah.
Alright, but
I'm good.
You're so good.
Yeah.
Your arm is still there.
so basically
I'm just
when
one
he
big
throws
arm.
the core back over to your side of the room, you see that it's cracked and basically becomes unstable and it explodes with void energy. You Hawk, Stormfront, and Gaston.
Yeah, stone. Why did I say it like that?
Who are you even? Like,
All three of you are hit with void energy, and it basically shutters you out of phase for a moment. So for the next turn, you will not be able to respond to any attacks upon you.
I won't be.
Basically, it's like you're like in stasis right now.
Yeah.
Stunned.
You're stunned. You're like you're frozen in place. However, gotcha, you're not. You did
can I
manage to.
smack him and wake him up? No, I'm just kidding.
You can try and run and slap
no, it's
him,
fine.
but that might kill him.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was stretching my fingers.
Yes. Do you have a question?
Who's stretching his
It
fingers?
is around. I mean, it's between the two of you to decide if
Oh, I'm upstairs.
you are upstairs and on the roof, and you are in the room with them.
Okay,
And
remind me what
we've
just happened.
already established
with
that I have
him
no
and
idea what's
Vex and all
happening.
that.
All right. So there are 3 mechs on the left side of the room.
Which he has control over still or no?
He has control over, except one of them is now dead because its core was ripped out and used to explode against you. He's frozen, Gaston's frozen, and Stormfront is frozen. And the commander, the undead commander, is still there and now has them frozen. So he's probably going to attack them.
But he's still like the other 2 mechs
Is he
are still
frozen?
under there.
There are 2 more. They had yet to activate. These activated because Hawk took control of them.
And he still has control. He's just frozen
Yeah,
for the
we
moment,
can-
so they're not gonna like turn on us.
Not that I'm aware of yet.
Unless somebody who controls them takes them back from him.
And we're all equally wounded.
No, I am much more
Except for
wounded
you.
than you guys.
He is much more wounded.
But everyone else has got 2 bruised and 1 injured.
But basically, this big guy's marching toward you, and he's like, I do not die. I am the Empire.
We need
He's
somebody.
marching towards
And
me.
he's got like his pneumatic claws like reeling back towards him.
This is
Oh,
the
that's cool.
commander guy you're talking about?
Yes.
Well, I kind of just want to punch him in the face. But I just don't know if that's a good idea.
Doesn't seem like it would be.
Distract him
It
from
does seem like
hurting
something I
your
would
friends.
do, though.
That is completely a you thing to do.
It does seem in character, let's admit that.
I mean, like, in and out of character, yes.
Might distract him from trying to punch your friends.
He may be a little shocked.
Add that with your strength or durability.
8, but I'm debating if I want to reroll. Or use this lower, upper thing.
Are you hitting him with your guns or your fists?
Fist. I don't know, honestly. It's the same. I mean, it's the same thing. I can use a giant gun on him, or I can punch him, but difficulty-wise, it's the same. I think that would actually
Alright. So you want to edge it up or you want to leave it where it is?
if I edge it up, what does that put me at the next stage?
Well, if you just rolled and took down your negative debuff, then you'd be at 7. So if you gave me the edge, it doesn't take you. It doesn't take you to
I
the
would be
next
at
tier.
8.
It would be at 8,
I
and
would
that
be-
would keep you in the same
I
7.
would be at 8 right now. Like 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes, 8, you're right.
9, 8. So bumping it up would put me at what?
9.
9, isn't that the same?
It's just the same as a point. Yeah.
Um,
It doesn't take you to the next class or tier. It just
so I should probably re-roll.
it could re-roll if you wanted to re-roll. A 9's not a failure though. I mean, an 8, the 7 to 9 is not a failure. It's just it's going to come at a cost.
Yeah, I know. The cost is going to be I get damage. 10. I don't know if that's a different track or not.
10 is a different track.
Yep, it's 1. Alright.
All right. So basically, as the rock,
Am I rolling to shoot it or punch it? Because that.
I was about to narrate you punching it because you said
So is
punch.
that durability?
Your armor power runs off your durability.
You just needed to know which one to mark.
Yeah.
Those lines are just.
So basically, as this large explosion goes off, and you see the shockwaves hit your allies, your teammates, and they're all standing frozen in place with a strange, eerie, almost like an indigo glow about them. You're enraged.
I'm enraged.
This guy is like dragging out this battle. You hate it when they think that they can hit you more than a few times and they don't die.
I hate that.
They should just die by your presence
Yes.
alone. You armor up, which doesn't look like anything other than like mild flexing, I think.
Yeah, you finally got it right.
Okay, cool, sure.
Flexing.
She runs, jumps, and comes down with her elbow strike, cracking and breaking the large pneumatic arm,
Nice.
crippling his grapple hand ability.
That's good. That'll teach him to do that.
Nobody
Here.
wants a grapple hand anyway.
I mean, that's how
It's
Bionic
only
Commando
useful
got
when you
around.
want to grapple something.
Like when you leave toilet paper in the other room or something.
How are you grappling toilet paper?
Mr. Fantastic did it.
Yeah.
He doesn't grapple.
He doesn't grapple.
He totally grapples.
He totally looks.
He grapples with his hand.
We're not going to say what he stretches with. But anyways, let's.
Oh, that's
All right.
a reach.
So
Okay.
you have done damage to his pneumatic arm. He is no longer able to do his grappler attack.
Nice.
On the roof, in the
That
rain,
was
the
worth
dark lightning striking all about the building.
Yes.
Takeshi is on one knee with his sword, holding himself up, seemingly weak and his eyes still darting about as if he is struggling to maintain control of his own mind in the midst of all of this other void energy. You have already exploded a window
Yes.
and realized that there is an energy barrier preventing you from moving into the final floor.
Yes. So, first things first, I wanted to use my water healing ability to heal myself of the last damage that I have.
Sure.
Since I can't get in anyway, I might as well get ready for the fight.
Yeah, sure.
So,
I'll let you go ahead and make that roll.
that is 10.
That is successful. You in all the rain is just healing you up.
Yes. And
And the indigo energy from the void energy is just making it
even
purple rain.
Hey. Now I'm ready for the interview. So I'm going to go and knock on the energy barrier and tell him, "Open up, little pig."
Don't sneeze.
Large
That's
robotic
awesome.
sentry seems to not care.
Can I ask Takeshi if he would be able to cut the energy barrier? I know he's currently fighting for his mind, but sometimes I have an easier time fighting for my mind when I have something to do.
He could, and it may have dangerous repercussions. He says to you in a much more extended and dramatic way. This is possible, my friend, but I do not know what the outcome would be.
I will try to cover him. Basically, if I see it start blowing up on him or something, I'll try and tackle him out of the way.
So,
So,
like, use your title armor
yeah,
to, like, block.
essentially is what I was planning to try to do. Tackle him out of the way so that I could use my armor to block it.
Alright, go ahead and give me a roll for your title armor.
Okay. I would like to use
your
the
edge.
Where's the edge?
Yes. That is a 8.
8 total?
Yeah, because +1 -1.
Okay.
Which is much better than the 3 that I was going to
Yeah, no, that is much better than a 3. Alright. Then,
So, I may be able to block it, but there may be repercussions.
That's what he said.
alright, so basically what occurs is as he comes down with a slash, he prepares himself, he moves right towards the window where you've put him onto the balcony ledge,
Mhm.
and he readies his katana. It powers up with all of the violent void energy, and he slashes almost quicker than your eye can see.
Yep.
That was fast.
And a bright, explosive light reverberates out, and you instantly and instinctively move with your water form to surround him in a tidal armor, blocking most of the energy, but also a lot of it leaches into you as well.
Okay.
It bruises you one. However, the two of you notice the balcony beneath you starts to crack and crumble, and you fall into floor 66.
Hey, we got in. Don't worry, guys. We're just a floor above you.
Just had to go up.
Now, now that you're in there, the rubble has come to a halt, and the mechazoid seems to be centering towards looking at you,
Yep.
but has not made any drastic motions yet. What are you trying to do?
So, this floor is where the energy barrier is actually originating from, or is this the floor where the...
You
thing-
just collapsed the energy barrier.
Okay, so it was gone, or it's gone now. But the thing that I was trying to explode, was that on this floor, or was it on the floor that they're on?
The thing that powers the entire station
Yeah.
is on this floor.
Okay, so that's what I'm going for. I pull out my water, but I'm going to turn it into ice and shape it into a helmet and a clipboard, and tell the mech, just got something to check out with the device over here, and then you'll be good.
So you're like the OSHA inspection officer?
Yeah. I'm not willing to write him up just yet over the collapse of the ceiling, as long as the thing is still functional.
Alright, so what you see in the center of the room past this large megazoid is a large generator, and it is a vertical pillar of unstable void energy that's suspended by several magnetic rings. There are large cooling fans that spin loudly all around the room. Basically sounds like a wind vortex in here. And the air around that pillar seems to crackle with radiation and arcs of that violent lightning-like energy that you saw outside. And there are steel catwalks that are suspended platforms that encircle the generator.
Okay.
All right. So you do have the large Guardian Sentry. The designation on its arm reads SARK,
SARC.
S-A-R-K, which stands for Sentient Assault Robotic Knight.
Okay.
It is 15 feet tall. It's got obsidian and brass armor. It's humanoid in shape, but has several large retractable blades that seem to crackle with the same energy as the core.
Okay.
All right, so that's what you're looking at right now. As far as what you can plainly see.
Yes. I would like to try to move towards the cooling fans. And out of the corner of my eye, I'm monitoring Sark to see if it reacts to my inspection of the cooling fans.
Okay, so go ahead and inspect the fans.
Okay, I would like to roll delayed explosives to inspect the fans and apply my sticker of approval
That's a good
with a
idea.
C2 sticker.
You got C3 right now.
I do.
Ooh, C3.
Still want to stick with the 2?
It's a good point. Yeah, let's use the C3. We're going to use timed detonator. And I'm going to go ahead and put like a minute and a half on this.
So you're just going up to one of the fans,
Look at it for a second and stick my inspection
That's
sticker on it.
Approval.
All right, so what did you roll?
I rolled a 6 with a minute and a half timer.
It's going to go off in 1.5 seconds.
C3 is still not completely stable.
All right, so I want you to go ahead and give me a roll for evasion
Okay.
or endurance.
From the C3 or sorry?
Yes.
Okay. We'll do endurance. Hey, we got 8.
8?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, as you walk over towards this fan and you're like sitting there and you're like, got my C3 and I'm going to go ahead and check this, and all of a sudden you hear this like, and before you can completely turn around to look, the large 15-foot mech has gone at you with all of this void energy crackling off of it in a complete shoulder charge, hitting you head on, causing you to splash all about and then puddle and then try to reform yourself on the ground, leaving you one bruise.
You look like a C-1000 kind of coming up from the puddle.
Yeah. Except like Osmosis Jones, and he's like,
Osmosis
what the hell just happened to me?
You're played by Chris Rock in this episode.
Yeah. All right, so that's what occurred to you when you tried to directly affect the machine. All right. Now, one floor below, frozen in place, Gaston, Hawk,
Oh wait, I'm
and
frozen
Stormfront.
gas.
You are frozen gas. You're a
How
solid.
does that
at this
even
moment.
work?
I don't even know.
I'm solid.
You're water, maybe? Like liquid? Poison?
I'm just solid.
You're solid.
I'm not liquid.
Anyway, we're not going to break down
If
mechanics.
a liquid's not solid, that's a liquid. I'm solid, I'm solid.
Well, even air's a liquid.
Okay.
No, air's a gas.
Is it though?
Turn to the page.
It's fluid.
It has, there's fluid
Pyramids.
dynamics,
So, you're frozen in place with Hawk and Stormfront as the Rock, Katya Khrushchev, is defending you all. And she's like making one of her eyebrows arc up really high.
Yeah, I
and she's
imagined
giving the
Rock
smolder.
with a wig.
Yeah,
around.
she's giving the smolder right now. Oh, or the sassy face. I'm not sure. I just got that one.
The Wayne Johnson.
Yes. So, there you are in the room, and the Revenant commander, clad in his black and red armor that has all of these strange sigils on it. Of course, the one broken arm that's kind of like hanging there. He has now regained use of his other arm with the sword in it.
Ooh.
And he has stabbed it into the ground, which has caused the entire ground to crack across this chamber room. And from those cracks, some sort of seeping black gas is pouring into the room, moving through and throughout,
I want to be black.
activating the other two Megazoids that are on the other side of the room. On the side that you were on, where the one that was like ripping you in half before Hawk was like trying to save you. So now you have two mechs under Hawk's control that are just as frozen as he is. One that was destroyed, and then three Mechazoids that are now filled with this dark energy. They are moving towards the team.
Okay, so that's what I was about to ask. I was like, are we still frozen?
Oh, yes, you are.
We're still
Okay.
frozen.
So
Can't
you
move.
cannot maneuver to defend yourselves
Can I,
for this turn.
am I just
Okay.
can't move, or can I still do one of my things?
You cannot move to defend yourself.
But I can still do a thing.
I can
No.
see how you're twisting my language, but no.
Okay.
However,
Do a thing.
Katya the Rock Khrushchev,
Wait, can
I
I,
can
even,
do a thing.
Can I think?
you are mobile.
I can do a thing. What should I do?
You should do something. Your team is being aggressed against by three large, demonically enhanced, undead Megazoids.
Yeah, we don't like it.
One of them is about to die. He's barely holding himself together. Being frozen as a solid is helping.
Are they being controlled by that commander guy whose armor fucked up?
You did just see him stab his crazy sword into the ground, making this black smoke
Yeah,
that
but now I
possessed
kind of
them.
want the sword.
You want the sword. You want to just snatch it from him like you did to Takeshi.
Well,
Fulgrim
maybe like with a punch.
is happy.
Somewhere out there.
Somewhere out there, he's like,
Fulgrim approves.
Maybe
someone
like
is
with
getting the
a punch
sword.
to the face or something, like while I'm taking it.
All right,
Because the
so
smoke's not coming from the sword. The smoke's coming from the crack in the ground, right?
yes, that would be true. In a way, I guess.
Ooh, can I just grab the sword and slice his head off?
If you can roll so phenomenally that I think
Grab
that
the
that's
sword
allowed.
and slightly poke him?
If you can roll phenomenally, I might think that's possible.
I don't have any more edges, so it's kind of hit or miss here, guys. I might grab the sword and chop y'all's heads off.
No.
Let's not do that.
Sounds like fun.
No, you're not even here.
I'm not in the room.
That's what you're moving with speed.
8.
8.
I might grab the sword and chop my own head off.
Yeah.
That sounds.
Here's your choice. You can maneuver fast enough to grab the sword, but you are going to leave your team vulnerable. Or you can use your own armored form to defend them against whatever attack's about to occur, but you will not be able to make it to the commander of the sword. It's a choice.
Fine.
Fine, you grab the sword.
Yeah, no, I'll do the right thing. What the fuck?
Did you say I guess?
What the fuck?
That's subjective. I mean, I don't know.
What is the right thing?
That's what Ellie's saying to Katya. She's like,
Like-
save me!
I cannot find where I want it.
That is a deep philosophical question, and this is a battle.
Jeez.
Alright, so you see that one of the mechs has actually taken aim at your team and is launching a large ballistics assault. And as that occurs, you jump in front of Stormfront to defend her, and just so happen to defend Hawk and Gaston as well.
Well, you know, as one does.
As one does. Several rounds begin to bounce off your eyes. Like both of them. I mean, it's just like all of these rounds are attracted to your eyes. I don't know why this keeps happening to you. But then also the rest of your body, too. However, the barrage does leave you slightly wounded as you take another injury track and fall to a knee. Not in a superhero landing style, more of in a exasperated existential crisis style.
More of like a, if I take one more of those, I'm dead.
Talk to John about it. I don't know.
I'm almost dead.
Alright. Now, top of the next turn. After the blast has been done to her, Ellie begins to be able to move her fingers. Twitch, twitch. Hawk realizes that he can feel his control over the machines again, and Gaston realizes that he still feels existential crisis and the oncoming pain and dread of not being able to hold himself together.
Keep it together, Kit. Keep it together, keep it together.
Kit.
Yep, Kit.
Alright, I'm gonna try and have. That means the other two are free too. That means my.
So there's 3 on one side of the room that are against you.
Mm-hmm.
Your 2 are capable.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have them walk in front of all of us, shielding us, and shooting the other ones.
Okay. So for ballistics, we're looking at a speed roll.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's right.
Is that neat?
8.
Okay.
I just saw the roll and I just laughed because there was a 1.
All right. So Katya, as you like you sink down and you're like basically trying to support yourself on one knee, you see these 2 large mechs on one side of the room as Hawk's eye kind of glistens.
This close.
They begin to move with incredible speed for such large machines, aiming at the other Megazoids and taking fire against them.
Whoa.
There's lots of fire back and forth, explosions, blown off parts, and as the majority of the mechs fall, only one remains standing. It's the one that's against you, but your 2 took out the other 2 and were taken out as well.
That's cool.
So now there is one Megazoid in the room
And
against
it's the
you.
one killing him.
It's the one that wants him dead, yes. It's still holding a Gaston suit arm.
I just got reminded of Armored Core and also Cyberbots.
Alright, So, you have the commander, and you have the mechazoid, and you have the rest of the room. Gaston, is there anything you would like to do?
Not die.
That sounds really awesome. So he has to roll again, or no?
I just asked him if there was anything he wanted to do, and he said not die.
Yeah, I mean.
Is there anything else tactically that you might want to do?
That is tactful,
Scream
man.
in
Not
agony.
dying.
You know what?
Don't try to do
I'm
anything.
going to energy drain.
Oh my god.
Are you talking about
I
your
have a thing.
energy drain is your drawback?
No,
Your
I can
energy
drop it.
drains because
Your
you are
energy is
gas
literally
form.
draining right
You're-
now.
You're in the middle of your drawback.
Then I'm going to.
Do you have any healing abilities?
I'm going to explode.
What?
Don't do that.
Oh wait. Okay. Here.
Oh my god.
He's about to commit Chaosu.
No.
Just don't do anything.
There's environment advantage. I'm going to look around for an air duct that I can slide into.
That's an idea.
Yeah, so-
Use your environmental advantage.
Environmental advantage is a -1.
And you have a -1 for
Right.
your injury.
Okay, so I got to roll pretty well. Here we
That
go.
is true.
Actually.
That is not that great. That's 5 total.
5
Minus
plus.
3?
3.
No,
No.
because
5 minus 2 is 3.
it's just an
Intelligence?
advantage.
What's your
My
intelligence?
intelligence is a 1. I should probably mark these little bubbles while I'm out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, you should.
Alright, so you have a 5 plus 1 minus 1.
That's 5.
So you have 5.
Yeah, it's not good enough. It's not going to cut it.
You look around trying to find a vent of some kind, and you see rubble and pillars and crazy undead mechs that are blown up in pieces across the floor.
That's crazy.
And you can't. Somehow the fog of war just has you completely confused right now. You can't seem to think of anything or keep your head straight. You are somehow more disoriented now than when you first walked in the room. Hawks made his move. That's Gaston. She blocked the move for you, and we're looking at you, Ellie.
Under duress. Might I add. There was derision. Derision and duress.
I lament your derision and duress. It's lamented.
Can we use the lightning here? I can't remember if we decided.
You were able to use, so basically you were drawing electricity off of any kind of mechanical and electrical wires to form it into lightning and then strike with it.
One floor above you, there's a whole bunch of energy.
That is true. Thank you for noting that in case she fails her roll.
Dan!
It's always so good to have him on your team when he gives the GM the worst ideas.
Yeah.
I tried shooting the.
It's not him
one that's
giving
left,
you-
I guess.
GM ideas, it's me.
I'm just here to
6 plus your energy.
It's 9 minus 1.
8. Not too bad. Alright, so. Here is your choice. You can strike the large mech successfully, leaving yourself open for attack, or strike wild and stay safe.
I'll strike it.
Alright, so basically as
That's me.
Gaston is like stumbling around, he's like, oh, where am I? And Hawk is sitting there like, oh, I must kill everything. And you see that Katya is still on the ground, and she saved you, and you're like, you get up and you're pissed. You're like,
pissed.
you're about to deal with some Alabama anger.
I'm super pissed.
And she like draws all the energy she can from around her, and it seems to be like regular electricity, but it's also mixed with this strange dark energy electricity that's been bouncing about,
Whoa.
forming a lightning bolt and striking directly through the last Megazoid, causing a large burn hole just in the center of its chest as it begins to lumber and collapse into the
Nice.
ground face first. But as you see him collapse, just behind him is the commander that is now rushing towards you and slashing with his sword, his void.
I want that
saber.
sword.
Can I do something?
Steal that sword from me.
This is the result of her roll.
Never mind.
So you can do something, but the result may still be the same.
Okay.
What is it that you're wanting to do?
Well, I mean, he's the last thing standing.
He is the last thing standing in this room.
I want to give him some new dental work.
Yeah?
He's a DDS.
Hey, that doesn't come cheap.
Long nights. I remember
Which
those
ones you
guys.
put in jail?
Oh, those are in forever jail, man.
I have a 3D printed dice bill somewhere.
This is why this is not in jail, because that is a 11.
It's over here. 11. So what attack
like
are you
40.
using?
I was sniping.
Okay, so you're pulling
Or
up your
just-
sniper rifle and you're shooting at him
Is
as
it-
he's running towards
I think I
her
have one.
using
Yeah.
a saber.
Bars.
All right,
Yeah.
Katya, you do have a maneuver because yours to defend them was a result of your move from the last turn. Is there anything that you would be trying to do?
I thought I just did something and messed everybody up.
You just mentioned that
Right.
the move that you made was from the last turn. This is the new turn, which they're allowed to move again, which would also be a new turn for you. Is there something that you'd be trying to do as you notice the commander rushing towards?
Well, yeah, I wanna.
Where do you get it?
Take the sword.
Take the sword.
Maybe. Who's he rushing towards?
Ellie.
How many damages do you have?
I've been watching that.
I think I'm one better than you right now.
She's,
There's a whole
she has
thing
3
up
tracks.
on the internet
Yeah.
for free. Oh,
I can take it.
Can I like knock into him with my shoulder like in football?
Could you trip it?
check it.
He's fine.
Let's
I
imagine it
want
this
to
way.
hit him like and do damage, but also distract him from hitting her.
What would you ultimately want to do?
Not
Like,
make
with
him hit
him.
her, but also do damage to him. Like, I kind of want to throw my shoulder into him and knock him over.
You may or may not be able to defend her. What would you want to do to him?
Throw my shoulder into him.
That's still your
knock
thing.
him out.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to tackle him.
All right. So he got. What did you get for your snipe? That was a 10 plus. Ronnie,
Like tackle him and do damage.
go ahead and give me a roll for you attacking him.
Tackle his head or something.
Shoulder check him.
Is that what it's called? There you go.
Check. I was like, yep, you've got a shoulder.
Yep, just gonna
That's
check
still
and
a
see.
10 plus. All right. So y'all both made a 10 plus. All right. So as the large robot strikes the ground, the commander's rushing over his dead body towards Ellie. He makes an immediate slash with his saber or sword as a gunshot rings out across the room. I didn't do the clap that time. You happy? And
Thank you.
hits him directly in his armored face. So it's just like, and like as he's like flying backwards, there you are coming up. Shoulder check straight into him, slamming him into a wall. Ellie, you're going to take 1 damage. You are void poisoned at this moment. But you managed to slam him into the wall as he is also still disoriented from the large strike from the sniper rifle. Most of his armor plating is now completely useless, all up and around his
It's
face.
just showed now.
Nice.
It's cracked open, falling apart. You see his kind of gory looking cybernetic face underneath.
Oh,
showing through.
disgusting. I throw up gas inside my gas mouth.
Yes.
It's what? No, never mind. I don't want to know.
E.
I just got the mental image of Mantis doing the fake throw up when she figured out that Kevin Bacon was an actor.
All right, and that's basically what you see when you look at him now. His armored helmet gone, just the cybernetic remains of what was once General
A beautiful
Alexei Radanov.
Or,
Alexei.
oh, I see a picture. Is
Sorry,
that him?
General Marshal Viktor Gregovich Sokolov.
Is that guy? Is this the guy I'm looking at here?
Yes.
He looks cool. I don't throw up my mouth. I'm like that, but you look cool.
Never mind. I take it back. You're awesome.
Don't touch me though.
All right.
So I learned one thing from Helldivers. Keep shooting.
We shall see.
And I am sheathing the, I don't know if you call it sheathing or... Putting the sniper rifle away and pulling out the Colt. The 3-burst Colt. Or no, the 45...
The triple action.
Yeah, the 45 Colt and the 45 3-burst pistol.
All right. Before that occurs, as you have him slammed into the wall, Katya, he looks directly at you. You see his glowing, strange cybernetic eyes looking at you, his half-rotted skull of a head. And he says,
You fight against inevitability. The Empire does not fall. It rises again and again and again.
as you see all around him, more of this black smoke seems to be seeping in through the cracks of the room. All right? So just keep track of that. Attack itself. Man, it's really hard to keep track of some of these. Alright, there we go. Alright, so go ahead and give me, since you're the one directly in front of him, go ahead and give me one roll on your endurance or durability. Alright, here's your choice. You notice that the sword in his hands, as he's saying these things to you, begins to pulsate and emanate a frequency of light as if it is about to discharge excess energy. You can either grab the sword and take some damage onto yourself, or you can try and tuck and roll out of the way, and he still has the blade.
I'll get out of the way. I can't take any more damage. I'll be unconscious.
Alright. So basically, as this begins to happen, you shove against him and you start running away from him. Now, Hawk, Ellie, and Gaston.
Gaston.
Go ahead and give evasion rolls.
Okay.
10.
Even if this is a 6, it's still not going to save me. 4, 5 total.
9.
Minus 1 or whatever.
I'm sorry, 9 what? Did you
Wait,
say?
I'm dead now. I'm dead.
Hawk's at
That
10.
was nice. Now
He said
I'm
10?
That's like your third time.
Yeah, 10.
I know, it was
Okay.
last night when we were bowling. I bowled a bunch, like I kept.
I forgot to mark my evasion.
So, as the 110 plus, I will give you a choice, Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
You can remain unharmed.
Yes.
If you betray your
Or-
best friend.
You can try to take some damage moving in to grab the blade.
I don't want the blade. I just want to shoot him.
It's up to you. It's kind of like the hard choice. The blade is what's about to cause a huge shockwave. So, like you see the shockwave coming off of it. You can remain unharmed, or you can rush in to take the blade. Disarm.
My strength is -1.
The strength isn't an issue on this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll...
You're just going to take some damage if you take it.
If I take it, can I shoot the sword? Instead?
You can use your gun while you're in there grabbing the sword.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, so go ahead and give me a roll for your tech burst. So like you're running in, you're blasting at him, and you're trying to grab the sword at the same time. Got it.
11.
Alright, so Ellie and Gaston, as you're sitting there and you're seeing the beginnings of this shockwave coming out from the sword, it's like a light bubble that's kind of like pushing outwards. You see Hawk raises up, 2 pistols in hands, and he just runs directly into the shockwave, blasting full force at this General Sokolov, who is just like, and like you see like half of his head kind of like dissipate against the wall, and then like a part of his jaw like just blasts off, and he's just like continuously stumbling backwards. And as Hawk gets closer, he tucks and rolls, putting both pistols away, and then grabs hold of the sword, yanking it back from Sokolov, as he then just dos Vidania, comrade.
What does he do?
Slices the head right off of the general.
Oh, that's...
Saving you from taking any damage.
I throw up again. I throw up again, but then I swallow it immediately.
Oh,
God,
gross.
It's just a gaseous burp, really.
It's just gas.
It's
just
gas.
gas.
Now, Hawk, you're holding this blade.
Mm-hmm.
It's really quite strange because it kind of resonates with the energy that is already inside of you. Energy that you remember becoming a part of you months ago when you saved Dr. Stein from the destroyed factory.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you realize. This blade, whatever's inside you, it's resonating. And
Okay.
you're able to cause the blade to settle.
Oh, interesting.
Now that occurs, give me an intelligence check.
How intelligent are you?
I don't know what the fuck happened. I got a 5.
He's just
Actually 4. I'm just like, I have this sword.
He's got the sword and he's looking at it and he goes, "Huh." Do you keep the blade?
No, I.
What?
What? Because he just looks at it and he's like, "Huh." And he throws it
Can I
down.
pick it up? I want it.
I wasn't going to throw it.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
if you
try
want
and
to try to
break
pick it up.
No.
Oh, you want to try to break it?
Yeah.
What? I want it. Wait, no. My character is protesting wildly. I want the sword.
Do you have any influence over him?
No. Well, I don't know.
You might.
No.
I have a circle.
But it's not colored in?
Does
Yeah, it's colored
anyone have influence over
I
him?
have a colored in circle. What does that mean?
Hawk?
That means that you have
You're Hawk,
influence.
If you
right?
color it in, then you do.
Yeah, you have an influence
Influence
over him.
you.
Okay, I have
But
influence over you.
I'm too busy
Okay.
just being gas.
So basically, that means you can erase your circle.
I want the sword.
Right.
But he doesn't have to
Do you have
counter influence.
an
is
influence
that-
from her?
No.
Okay, so you can bubble in influence from her,
Okay.
and then if she tries, like, if she gives you a point or ever in the future, you basically gain an XP point versus having
Okay.
influence with her.
Well,
Alright,
instead of
so
breaking
you
the
lost
sword-
influence with him in this moment, like you used it,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, don't know if I trust you so much. I really wanted to break this, but he like tosses it to you
Okay.
because you're like, I protest wildly and I want that.
I have no intelligence either, but I still want it.
Well, actually, at this point, you need to give me a durability check.
Uh-oh.
Sweet.
Well, at least you have durability.
Durability
8,
checks are hot.
7.
All right, now you're feeling this wild energy that's like rushing through you as soon as you grab a hold of it. It's the same kind of crackling indigo energy that's all around the room, and it hurts, it stings. But you can give me an intelligence check now.
Seven.
How did you go from 9 to 7?
6.
Oh. I was looking, you got a lot of dice going on over here.
Yeah, no, I didn't roll these. Just these two.
Then it's actually a 6.
Okay.
Okay.
6.
So you're like sitting there and like all this energy is coursing through you, you're like, ah! And you're like,
No, I don't want to throw it. I still want to keep it. Do I have to? So it's not like
You just drop it, not necessarily
So it's
throw
not
it.
like I can hold it and. just not use it until I'm attuned to it. I can't even hold on to it without being intelligent. Is that I'm trying to understand?
Do you have an edge?
It's like it's not a archaic artifact. It's more like it's a technological artifact, and you can't figure out how it works, and it is currently hurting you, and you don't have the ability to take the damage. So you would need to drop it.
Do you
So
still
you're
have
telling
an
me I either drop it or I go unconscious?
I am telling you, yes.
Because I only have one more?
If you keep holding on to the shaft of this sword,
Can I try to do
Fine.
whatever they're doing to the sword?
How intelligent are you?
No, I have
You
one.
have a +1.
I have a
I
+1.
don't understand why everyone's trying to get this sword. It's just a fucking sword.
Cool.
Hey, is he here?
So you
Does he
see
have
that
lots
it's-
of intelligence? Is he with us?
No.
are you
No,
on the roof?
He's on the He's on the
So right now, you see that it's like coursing this electricity through her, and you think to yourself, well, I can do something about electricity, right? So as she begins to recoil from it, you reach out and grab it from her. So, what I want you to do first is you're going to give me a roll with your energy, basically trying to attune your lightning abilities with it.
Do it. It's like it was meant for you.
Nope, it sure as shit wasn't unless you got
Oh,
an
have an
edge.
edge.
That's 7.
Use an edge.
Yes, I have 1 edge.
Use an edge.
Oh,
I mean, it's up to you.
yes, I will use the edge.
Do you have more dice? Maybe? Different ones?
Do you have less angry dice?
This whole thing's full of dice. What the fuck?
That's a 5 on the dice.
+3, that's 8. And a -1, that's 7. That's 1 better than the last time.
Nobody
All right.
can get this.
You are currently capable of holding it for the moment, but its energy is still colliding with your energy. Now, give me an intelligence roll.
That's crazy.
4, 7.
7?
Again, what is it with 7s? That's like
9. 7s and 9s.
Okay, so what you realize in this moment that this is a technological device. You look at it and you see that there's a way that you could potentially interrupt its frequency, right? By like dismantling it, but it may become dangerous, like a core of melting down, right? So you could dismantle it, cause it damage so that it no longer exists, and it would go into a meltdown status. But all of you would need to try and
Do it.
escape this
I'll
room.
die.
Okay.
That would be like the big thing. Everybody's gonna have to make their own evasion rolls to try and escape this room. Or you continue to hold it and it could do you damage.
What's up? Everybody rolls to evade.
Maybe. We'll see what your choice is.
Well, I can't take any more damage.
Emotional damage.
All I see is the sword is hurting everybody except me. I can at least deduce that.
Actually, you weren't very smart.
Uh,
you misrolled on that intelligence.
Uh.
You can tell that, yes. But Hawk right now is just like, what the hell does everybody want this sword for?
So,
You can destroy the sword basically, but everybody's gonna have to make an evasion roll to get out of here.
okay. Well,
Or you can hold it and crazy ass sword knocks you out.
so either I get knocked out or everybody else possibly gets knocked out.
Or possibly something worse. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll just keep holding it then.
Well, alright. Then yeah. Basically she holds on to it tighter, you're gonna take 1 damage track, but you're managing to keep it from going into meltdown.
And
So she's
that
unconscious?
She is falling unconscious, but she is keeping the sword at bay.
Damn sword.
Upstairs, room 66.
Yes.
Or floor 66, sorry.
As I'm re-solidifying,
Yes, forming yourself again, pulling yourself back together.
I would like to instead
But you wanted to give me tattoos earlier, so.
try to jump inside the mech in my liquid form.
You want a liquid inside of it and become
Yeah.
a part of it. Like the
Try
pilot.
to shape myself inside it to where I can control it.
Okay.
Or at least fry the circuits.
Then let's roll that off of your maintaining liquid form.
Okay. So that's usually off my durability. Seven.
Alright. So as you take form inside the mech, like your water basically seeps in through any crack in the armor, any seal that is not completely airtight.
Yes.
You form yourself inside of it.
Mhm.
Now you're going to need to give me a intelligence check.
Intelligence.
As you feel some strange voices echoing around inside your mind.
Yes,
It's a
Joker?
5.
And you have no edge because you used yours.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
I think Ronnie's the only one that hasn't used Edge yet.
So basically, as you take form inside of the mech, you have control of it.
Okay.
And you see a dangerous demonic entity begin to take shape in front of you.
Uh-huh.
He is defending this core that you're trying to destroy.
Uh-huh.
You see no choice but to destroy him and remove him as the obstacle in front of you.
Yeah.
And you have this new weapon that you can use.
That makes total sense. Neat. I'm gonna attack what's definitely not Takeshi. Is this working off of my intelligence?
This would just be your attacking now. So if you're like trying to use it, it's well, yeah, I guess intelligence if you're using. It's either speed if you're shooting, or you're going to use intelligence to pilot. I would say you've already gained control of it, so it would just be speed for shooting the guns
Okay.
and whatnot.
Well, speed to shoot it is 7.
Alright, so as you maneuver to aim at this demonic entity, it's got horns growing out of its helmet, and it looks like a strange, dark samurai. You aim the large barrel cannon that is this Megazoid's arm at it, and within a flash, arm hits the ground as you take 1 damage to yourself because your water was inside that.
Yep.
And you feel this strange coursing energy in your body now that jolts you. And you may take an intelligence roll.
Alright.
May you be smarter than the rest of us.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
What did he
do?
Is it Snake Eyes?
It is absolutely Snake Eyes.
You're supposed to say neat. You're supposed to say neat.
Hold on, I wasn't even ready, man.
The sword is gonna be the death of us. Literally, we beat the bad guy, and then we all die trying to hold this sword.
I'm not even trying to hold the sword.
What are
I'm
you
trying to
trying to
hold the mech.
Oh.
I'm currently holding the sword so it doesn't like blow up and kill everybody.
Except you.
Alright, so these voices begin to permeate your mind. You feel them pulling at the very core of who and what you are.
Yeah.
And you can't seem to identify much else.
That makes sense.
Hold on. I really wasn't ready for you to do this horribly.
I was.
You were prepared?
I have another character.
I should have
Oh,
been.
well, yeah.
I should have been way more
Always
prepared.
do.
I apologize.
This is Dan we're talking about. Like,
I know. I mean,
Should've.
what was I even thinking? Where was my mind at?
yeah.
You thought that the rest of the party was going to save me. They're not even on my floor.
Yeah, so there were like...
Get on my level.
Level 66.
Oh, how many rolls is this? 6 on 66?
I see what you did there.
You,
What's the route?
All right. So, inside your mind's eye,
Yes.
this is what you begin to see. This face calling out to you, talking to you, telling you about your strengths, your abilities. You are the only one that can bring your allies together. You are the only one that can save your country, your world, from complete destruction.
Oh, then I have to do that.
But you must be willing to sacrifice your very soul to the void.
That makes sense. It's a lot of power.
Neat. All right. So, and again,
I'm
you
assuming I
see,
have no chance to go against that anyway with a double 1.
you see the objective in front of you, and
Yes.
again, you see this dark demonic night that is blocking your path. This entity is calling out to you to defend the world.
So the only way I know to defend the world is to stop that beam of light. And I can think of one body that's big enough to block the beam. So I'm going to bum rush into the beam of light.
So you're going to try to tackle past the knight that's guarding it.
Yes. This weird
Get to the
demon thing that's
generator.
blocking it. I'm going to get to the generator and jump into the beam of light. Because I need all of that power that he just told me I need so that I can save the world. Which is the only way to save the cheerleader.
The cheerleader must be saved. Give me a roll for your speed.
4. Oh, 3. Because I got a -1.
Oh, God.
All right, so you begin to rush again at the demonic knight.
Yeah.
Who then, in a slash, right through the core of this mech that you're piloting, as it now falls apart, and you hit the ground, splashing, and trying to re-solidify yourself. Take one more damage track.
Yep. Oh, but that was speed. I'm almost ready to get my speed up. So, durability to try and hold myself together?
At this point, I mean, at this point, you're not trying to constitute yourself, but
yeah,
you are probably still trying to make it
to
the light.
Yeah, I must go into the light.
I was fixing to say that.
Hey, that's a 9. No, 8.
What? 8?
Yeah.
All right. So.
You know he wants to roll a new character, right?
No.
I actually don't have the character rolled up yet.
He doesn't. This guy is like built as his. This is his like.
This is my character. My other character's granddad.
Here's your choice. You can make it to the light.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing what result there will be.
Okay.
Or.
It's so hard to have a straight face right now.
Or your character could actually survive.
Or. Yeah, no, I don't know what else to do with that. You really do have you're under the sway of a forward intelligence, and you are rushing towards the light, and that is
He's
not
got to go towards the light.
that is not
Is
unsuccessful.
Takeshi
What
around
foreign
to like?
intelligence?
Takeshi is what?
What foreign intelligence? My own mind came up with the best idea possible.
All right, so floor
I need the
65.
power. Same
Before we resolve this, floor 65. Ellie has collapsed to the ground, but she is still firmly grasping the sword. Gaston is like stumbling out, and he's got like one floppy arm, and the other one's like gassed, and like just like trying to continuously like flex to keep itself from like dissipating. Hawk is actually feeling pretty good compared to everybody else. And Hawk and Rock aren't doing so bad. Hawk and Rock look at each other, and Hawk.
Rockhawk.
I don't love that this is my name.
The Rock is your
Call me
name. You
Cat.
call. Okay,
Let's
Cat.
move on.
Okay, Cat.
What are we doing?
I don't know. It's between the two of you. You're on floor 65. She's unconscious. He's sitting there grunting, trying not to continuously vomit gas into his helmet.
No, I'm okay.
Oh god.
Squelch is gaseous.
Oh my god.
Is it like my Harry Potter name or something?
It squelches gaseously.
Okay.
I'll go for that mental image. Right, you have to do it.
The two of you are the only ones
So
that are
there's
capable
no
of-
backup,
Sorry,
right?
I'm trying
It's
to get
literally
over
just-
the mental image of wet farts right now. So,
And they're green.
Oh my god.
Remind me of that later to tell you a story about Jackson.
What the fuck?
That's not cool.
Just
Did you have to throw his underwear away?
Oh my god.
That's my favorite underwear.
he sneezed really hard.
Those are his favorite underwear.
We'll buy him some more. But
I think that's the medicine.
it was really sweet though. I mean, he was across the room and he went like, "How could you?" Anyway,
At least
this is gonna be like forever remembered. There you go.
At least it
You're
was
welcome,
you that
Jackson.
found the baby. Yeah, delete that off the podcast. Okay, but there's no bad guys left, right? It's just the sword that keeps fucking us up.
Currently, the only bad guy that was left, his head is on the ground in front of his body. She's got the sword gripped in her hand. All the other Megazords are dead.
Okay.
You and Hawk are the only
We gotta
two
figure
that are
out how
conscious.
to get somewhere else, right?
we gotta
Talk
get out
to
of
Hawk.
We gotta get out of here.
Right. Is the head still talking, or is the dude dead?
The head is on the floor in front of the dude's body.
And in pieces. His
It
jaw
is
is
also
gone.
kind of in
half of his
pieces,
head is
yeah.
gone.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've seen Alien. Can it still talk?
Are you trying to pick up the head and talk to it?
Well, it's a robot dude, right?
I'm just asking you a straightforward question. Are
Well,
you
I'm
trying to
asking
pick up
you,
the head?
is it a robot dude, or did I misunderstand what the
There
what
are
the Russians
cybernetics
were? Okay.
involved.
Yeah, let's ask it a question.
Alright, so Katya just walks over, reaches down, grabbing a firm grip on this thing, and lifts it into the air, and just points her finger and says, "We're gonna have some questions for you.
Yo,
what are your
the fuck?
questions for the
I don't
center
really
head?"
have any questions.
Hawk's like, "What the fuck?"
I want to know how to find him on the floor above us. We still can't get up there, right?
Alright, so basically what you're doing right now is you're rolling a persuasion against a severed head. Give me an intelligence check.
I got none of that. This is clearly why I picked this.
I'm working with you. I'm working with you here.
8.
The eye that is still intact begins to flicker as the broken jaw kind of like swings back and forth.
What is it that you want from me?
Okay, I guess it's making me watch that Buffy episode the other night. Huh? How do we get to the next floor up above us?
Simple. You take the stairs.
Its jaw is gone. What the fuck?
Where are the stairs? How do we not know there were stairs?
I would point, but I can't.
Can somebody
But
roll
it
find
can
the
talk?
damn stairs?
Without a jaw?
It's kind of like swinging
It's a
there.
robot.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine.
Okay.
It's a robot.
It's got a voice box. What else?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't need a job.
Suspend your disbelief, people. Really, this is the most unbelievable thing in the whole game.
In World War II, yes.
There are cybernetics.
Where are the stairs, people? Has anyone seen stairs?
The movie?
For Hawk, yes, this is pretty freaky.
Why haven't we tried the stairs before?
There was a barrier of energy that was preventing you from going
Yes.
further.
Oh,
That
it's
seems
still
to
there.
have disappeared.
Seems to
Let's
have
use the
dissipated.
stairs. I would like to go to the stairs.
Alright, I go to the stairs as well, and I can't carry her. Can you carry her?
I mean, in theory, but isn't the electricity going to get me too if I pick her up?
What electricity are you talking
Can you
about?
lift
Thor.
Thor's hammer by lifting Thor?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you could, couldn't
That's-
you? If you could lift Thor, you could lift his hammer. Because you're not lifting the hammer, you're lifting Thor, and Thor is lifting the hammer.
Yeah.
So realistically, if Hulk throws Thor, is he not throwing Mjolnir?
Has he ever thrown Thor that we've ever seen?
Yes.
Hulk could wield
When?
Mjolnir by like doing this with Thor, and
Hulk
now
has actually picked up
Why
an
are we
entire
calling
chunk
it
of land
Mjolnir?
whatever his name, whatever his
just to
Mjolnir.
throw Meow
Yeah,
Meow
mechs.
around.
Meow meow.
And as long as Meow Meow was on the land, he could throw it.
Oh, Cat Dinnings, I love you.
Oh, Who doesn't love Cat Dinnings?
Yeah.
@/ Cat Dinnings. We hope you listen to our show. So,
Yeah, I guess we're picking her up and going up the stairs.
all right, yeah, you're able to pick her up.
Yeah, I know. I do that.
Quickly.
You throw her over your shoulder, give a firm smack on the buttock, and just start running.
I don't know that I
Well,
do that.
there was no consent given.
Yeah,
It happens.
exactly.
It's in my head. And so you're running, you got her over your shoulder, you got a severed head in the other hand, and you run towards the stairwell. And Gaston is like,
Well, I guess we should go up.
he's like trying to follow after you, one stumble at a time. Hawk,
I'm still hurt.
are you following the crazy ladies with the severed head and the sword?
I wouldn't.
I look at him.
You are, bro.
I look
You
at
wouldn't,
Gaston,
but you
and
are.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
do you have duct tape?
You know what? If he did, this would be a lot better.
I do have
But,
that tape.
Yeah,
you used it all.
Did I use
That's
it?
why you can't heal yourself right
Are you
now.
sure? I'm pretty sure I brought some.
You
Didn't
don't
I?
have a healing kit.
I'm pretty sure I always bring duct tape.
You did say one time when you were getting your arm ripped off by this big robot, from now on I'm always going to make sure to bring duct tape with me, but this is that same day.
What?
This is that same day.
This is still that day.
This is like an hour
This is
later.
a really long day.
It's been a long day. People have had flashbacks. It's been crazy.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna walk upstairs with my pistols drawn.
All right, so you got them out. You're walking up the stairs.
I
Now-
swear I got duct tape. Hold on.
Katja, since you were first off, you run into the room. You've got Ellie over your shoulder. You got the severed head, and it's just like, oh my.
Do I see
That's
him
not
going
very
towards the light?
smart. As you see this puddle splashing over Takeshi, who you recognize, and
No, I'm
Jet-
going over the demon.
Maybe he
yes, you are.
Okay.
Water jetting itself directly at this generator that seems to be pulsating this crazy ass
That's a
energy
terrible idea.
into the sky, which is causing all of the void energy and lightning and all that crap.
Well, maybe it's not a terrible idea. It might short circuit the generator.
And all you hear is, save the world, save the cheerleader.
So what's
The water
This one to do?
puddle is damp. We don't know
What is it going to do?
We don't know
Yeah.
yet.
But you do know that the water is shooting towards the
It's
generator.
excited to be there.
Is okay.
He can still hear us if he's water, though.
Now, as you enter the room, Gaston, since he was able to successfully hold his gaseous form, is able to roll any kind of environmental check that he wants.
Okay.
Hawk can roll to view the room or shoot something.
Is there
Katya,
anything to
you
shoot?
can like
I rolled a
Do something?
6, 7. I rolled a 7
for the environmental check.
for whatever.
All right.
Whatever
So,
you told me to roll for, I rolled
Whatever you're making me do, God.
I didn't make
I
it.
leave my life in your hands, God.
Because like I was gonna look for a vent to hide in, and I can't.
What?
That's a -1 on my 7, so that's a 6. I need 7, right?
So you rolled a 7
Yeah.
on the dice.
Yeah.
Did you add it to your intelligence?
Oh yeah, it's 1. -1.
So you're at 7.
So you're still at 7.
What's the -1 for?
Because
Being
you're
so
injured.
See how
Okay.
underneath your injury
So
box
it's
is, it
another
says
-1 on top of that.
Wait, what? How does your
Because
intelligence?
when I roll for environmental advantage,
It's
difficulty
also
-1.
Oh.
And your intelligence is a 1.
Yeah.
So you're at
6.
6.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
You did say
Okay
that.
then.
I heard it.
He walks into the room. You were right. I was just checking your math.
I can't see.
He walks into the room and immediately goes, "This is all so hard." Ah! And like collapses like right in
Oh,
front
can
of
I
you.
collapse and have it like it's just like, oh, and now I'm
Just
gone.
No, you're still
Cup
keeping
of
yourself
green.
informed.
No. Then I come back and it's like, oh, I'm still here.
Oh,
Just kidding.
So he's collapsed on the floor in front of you, kind of twitching.
I can't wait to have a Deadpool death.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be good.
I'm hoping to have a Pee Wee.
She's
Herman
unconscious on
and
his
a
shoulder. What were you trying? Were you trying to do anything?
He never died. They never showed him dead.
Oh, put her down.
He does in the
And-
credits.
Oh,
You
he does
gingerly
die?
set her down against
Oh.
the floor.
And I want to try to stop him from throwing himself into the generator.
No, reasonably, like in the laws of physics, I don't see how you'd be that capable of it.
Fine, I'll check on Takeshi.
Does she have influence?
Takeshi.
Do you have influence over Patty?
It's okay, he's
You do.
water. I'll
I
check
do,
on,
but I don't know what the hell
I'll
he's
check
doing.
on Takeshi and see what's going on with him.
What are you trying to do?
Are there any threats?
Not that you can tell. You
Just
can you
Dan.
realize that there's Takeshi. You realize that Patty
There's
is moving towards the generator, and you don't see any actual enemies. Not with your quick view of the room. Nothing is on surface level out of source.
Okay.
You can do a deeper investigation if you choose.
Can I use deathly? Oh wait, that's right. Deathly senses is only to see whoever died.
Yes. You just do a
Damn.
regular intelligence check if you're just trying to review the room.
Yeah.
Of course I know it. It's me.
I do want to check on Takeshi though.
Nope.
What'd you
I'll
get?
see.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot to mark for the film.
I'm gonna mark. I need a mark. Thank you.
Yes.
I have 5 again.
Oh gosh. So you just kind of like walk in. You're like, well,
I am shell shocked right
looks like this problem's resolved. Holster both your pistols and sit down on the ground.
Glad the demolitions guy seems to know what he's doing.
Yeah, that's what I think. I mean,
Gotcha.
that's what my character thinks. He knows what you're doing.
Well, let's check on Takeshi.
So
All right.
it's not my field of
You roll.
expertise. It's yours.
Yeah.
Walk
If
over
you
and
see
check
me
on him.
running towards
Just give me
an
like an
explosion,
intelligence.
everything's probably fine.
Walk over and look at him. Seven. Walk over and look at him.
So as you're on your way over to Takeshi, very sarcastically and sassily, you notice that there is a terminal that is directly under the generator. That terminal seems to have an 8-slot code that needs to be put in.
If only we knew somebody who just recently got 4 digits of an 8-slot code.
It's crazy that I could see that with a 7.
You did, but you didn't get any information as to what those numbers could be. Roxy.
I was gonna look at.
What time is it?
Now it's time for jumping into portals.
11:15.
Oh.
It's now the time for jumping into portals to the afterlife.
So, yes, with your roll, you were able to see that there is a terminal, but you didn't get any other information than that.
Okay, so I can't check on him. See if he's like still.
Takeshi's like, I'm fine. I'm super fine, but your friend's gone crazy. I had to stop him from like attacking me with this robot. It was absurd.
That sounds absurd.
And then he's also like trying to keep his head together because all the void energy is causing him to like lose track of where he is.
That's crazy.
Also, my water is blue.
Can I help him out? He's like laying on the floor, right?
Blue.
Blue and
He's
purple.
just standing there.
I like purple.
He was doing
Yeah.
fine.
I like blue.
Oh, I thought he was
Yeah,
laying on the floor.
like that.
That's why he was jumping over him.
No, he was jumping over him to get past him. He had just completely destroyed the robot that he was in almost effortlessly.
The last thing that you heard me say when you walked into the room was, "Save the world, save the cheerleader."
Well, I don't know how to
I don't
do
know if we can make that.
I don't know what that means.
No. I'm gonna say it enough times.
It's already canon somewhere else, though.
Yes.
No. It's like how for Madam Web they changed the line so that they could still use it even though they didn't actually have the rights to Spider-Man.
You watched Madam Web.
Oh, gotcha.
All right.
I got it now. I'm
So, Katya, do you share the information like there's a terminal? Should we turn this
Of
off?
course
Or?
I do.
All right. So she's like, there's a terminal over here that takes like some sort of 8-digit code, whatever that means.
If only Hawk had just recently remembered in a flashback
In the flash.
4 of those digits.
Try 0316.
That's only 4 letters. I mean, numbers.
4 letters?
Yeah, it's only
Numbers.
Just
So,
put it in twice.
as you hear that, you punch in 0316 and 4 of the codes slot firmly into the terminal and highlight green. The other 4 digits still blinking.
I pick up the head. What are the other 4 digits?
We found
Does it know?
4.
It probably does. Can you give me either? I mean, if we're screaming at the dirt to make the coffin unbury itself, we got to do something here.
6. Someone else who's got more intelligence should probably be asking this head some
I have a
questions.
+1, but I'm
You are
unconscious.
water.
I have +2, but I'm jumping through the air.
I know. Both of the people who have any
I'm gonna try and
intelligence
talk to
are
him.
unable.
Why not?
Intimidate this
Try to talk to
head.
the head. Intimidation. Like
Intimidation.
holding a gun right at the head, like tell her. That makes sense with your character.
Or tell anybody. Anybody can use this computer.
What are the codes? Oh no.
My guy just walks over there and just kind of like Patrick Warburton's like, so, tell us what the code is.
How well did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
We'd really appreciate it if you...
Now I really, really want to watch The Emperor's New Groove.
Right?
So as he's standing there, as you're standing there, you're like, "Tell me the code," and it's like 1 1 1. You
That was
hear
3
this
of the
gun
digits.
blast, and he's like, "He wasn't gonna tell us shit."
Wait, who shot it?
Hawk.
What?
What? Wait, what?
He was rolling to
Talking
intimidate.
it.
Yeah, he was walking over to intimidate it.
Seems pretty intimidating.
He's like, "I thought that would work."
Oh my
I
god.
whacked it with it.
All right, so he may have been stuttering again, or he may have been giving you a code. Who knows?
He gave you 3 digits.
He was saying the same number over and over again. It pissed me off.
1 2 3 4.
Jesus! Oh my god.
I don't know if it was a code or not. I mean, it's.
Do you want to try and put it in?
I mean,
It
who
was
the
only
hell
3
puts a
ones.
code as 1 1?
Do you want to try it?
That's my gem locker code.
I'm stealing those shorts.
So you start pushing them in, and you realize that 111 is greenlit. They were part of the code.
But
You're
now
only
we're
missing
missing
one.
What was the last
number.
number? I keep whacking him with the head every time I say a word.
You start slapping him on the shoulder with his like severed head, and he's like, "What?"
Probably one.
Hey, look, lady, I need you to cut that out.
Meanwhile,
That kind of hurts.
We'll lose all of you in a second there, buddy. You've already made your decisions in life. Anybody want to make a quick surveillance of the room or anything like that to see if they notice anything at all?
I've got a very high
Is she
vantage point right
unconscious
now.
or is she still with us?
She is unconscious. But the
she
sword's
does have
not
a sword.
killing you.
Does the sword have a code on it?
Is he conscious? Because he can roll for
He fell to the ground shaking, but he can try to make another check.
Does the sword have a code
No
on it?
dice.
No, there are dice.
Ah, there
So
are.
I rolled.
It's a lie.
That's a 6 plus a 3.
But roll them now.
That's a 4 plus 3 is 7. Minus
Minus?
1 minus 1.
Plus anything?
Plus 1.
So
he
it's
continues to twitch on the ground.
I'm going to see if I can find anything on the ground. See if I can find
It's
anything.
me! Hey!
You found Gaston.
Nope.
I'm covering the ground in a fine mist.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 5
We
again.
got nothing. Just put him in the generator and see
Give
what
one
happens.
more damn intelligence roll. Good
Oh my
god.
god. I
You
didn't
can't
have
possibly
them. They're all stupid.
continue to roll so poorly. This
Don't
is
jinx
impossible.
them.
Hey,
Don't jinx them.
Holy shit!
I could totally.
Oh.
Just put him in the generator already. We turn the page.
That's not the question of
Why
what's
don't we
going
just
on.
randomly punch some numbers and see if one sticks?
try 0.
There's only 10
There's only 10.
possibilities.
Yeah, there's only
There
10.
are an infinite amount of numbers.
But
Which
it's the
one would you
last
want to
one.
push
There's
in
only
first?
9 options.
No, there is an infinite amount of options.
What?
That's a lot of
Oh.
options.
He's telling you to push 8 because it's infinity
Ah,
sideways.
yeah.
I pushed an 8. Did it work?
Damn it, the one crazy person in the room is the one that gets me.
Oh my god.
Well, it's not like it didn't grow up with you or anything.
The water collides into the generator as you see this purple electricity just like evaporate all the water.
Now I'm water vapor.
Just as you push 8, because you hear him yell to you, "Hey, what about 8?" The whole system starts to power down. The tower has been shut down.
But don't we still have those explosives that he planted a long time ago? Like 2 hours ago?
Oh yeah. They're gonna start going off real soon.
Including the one in this room that was for a
But-
minute and a half.
Takeshi is here with you, and as soon as the generator is shut down, his mind begins to take form again. He's like, "Oh my goodness, that was horrible."
Hey, grab the sword from her, will ya?
Sure. Puts it on his back, puts his other one on his back. Do you need help carrying her, or is she your lady friend?
Can you heal her?
Fuck no, I don't have that
Then
ability.
yes, pick her up. But don't teleport with her anywhere.
Actually, I'm going to teleport you all back to
Oh,
home
this is
base.
terrible.
Yay! Bear me, I missed on the report.
He grabs hold of all of you and teleports you away.
Wow,
We did this in
powerful.
the Humvee.
One
Jeep thing
less, as Patty is no longer with you.
What? But I pushed 8! Damn it!
But I went AWOL.
Yeah,
I mean, I died.
He evaporated already.
No.
I have
Did
no
you
way
really
of coming back
die?
from the gaseous state of water.
So from your grave, do you give me Influence.
All right.
But-
Now,
I have so many questions.
Don't worry about it.
don't worry about
We meet a new
Turns out-
stranger at home base.
Turns out Patrick Danielson wasn't Hydro's granddad. It was Pencil Danielson.
What?
Because I'm cutting a pencil and it just came out. His brother. It was him all along.
Oh my god.
It wasn't Daniel Danielson?
That would have made more sense.
it. Patty,
Yes.
as you begin to reconstitute yourself,
Uh-huh.
taking shape,
Yes.
you look around
Did
and
I
you
find you
realize that you're in a very well decorated, very regal and royal room.
Yep.
Sigils covering the entire place
Sorry for
of
spoiling
the
this.
Russian Empire.
Sorry for spoiling this earlier. I called it a portal when you hadn't actually said that it was yet.
Looking right in front of yourself, you see a face very familiar but slightly less scary from the last time you saw it, as he sits upon a throne and he says to you, "Welcome, comrade.
Oh, he's scary. He's like,
How is it you have come to
scary.
be in the presence of Rasputin?
that's what it looks like.
And if you want to know the answers, you're going to have to tune in fucking next time because this is a fucking cliffhanger. One that was very hard to get to. You're all very fucking welcome that you survived. I don't know actually if you did or not. But if you want to find out about the team and you want to find out what's going on in this crazy world of Terra Prime in the 1940s, please tune in next time. This has been super stressful and anxiety just for me.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
You come back now, you hear.
We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, head over to our website, SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com, for some more fun content. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.